Google. Let's go get him again.
Welcome back to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host, Mark, and welcome to a first impression unboxing video on my channel. This Friday, we are tackling the brand of Christian Dior, possibly my favorite designer brand of all time. They do a lot of hits for me. The Dior Homme line, the old Dior Homme line, I have to say a little asterisk, probably one of the best modern men's line in the game. Dior Homme Sport, DHI, Dior Homme Parfum, Fahrenheit and all its flankers, Eau Sauvage, not Sauvage, don't be confused, and the Privé line. A lot of great releases. This one called, of course, Spice Blend here from the Privé line, and this is at the later stages of Monsieur Demachy's tenure with Christian Dior. In his late years with Christian Dior, it seems like they were just churning out everything he was working on. They knew the end was near, and they're just like, let's throw all this and let's see if anything sticks, basically. They were releasing a lot of stuff, especially in this Privé line. This one, of course, blind buy for me. Obviously not an unboxing. I got this on Facebook groups. I don't know if it was a personal bottle of someone they used quite a bit. This is not my use. This is somebody else's use. They put a pretty good dent in this one. This is enough juice for me. I got it obviously at a discount, no box, but I'm okay with that. And I get to try something. So this is my bottle now, and we are going to see if Spice Blend is in. And these older Demachys, and I do love his work, but you know, these older darker ones, like this obviously is based on a lot of spices as per the notes. That's an easy blind buy for me, just because I'm so used to the Christian Dior Privé line that I know I'm gonna like it. At worst, I will like this fragrance. At best, it's a standout. We will see. Spicy fragrances. Demachy, I don't think that's his strong point. He's pretty good with ambers. Almost like his successor there, Mr. Francis K. I think Francis K is better with ambers. Yeah, there's some, yeah, he's pretty good with spices too. Demachy has a really huge palette in regards to his skill set. He would be a nose that I would utilize if I had a fragrance house. Definitely, he has a lot of great tools that he utilizes in his repertoire. So this one right here, let's get into it. Let's see what I get out of this. This is a 2019 release, I believe. So yeah, towards the end of Demachy's realm with Christian Dior. We're gonna put it on skin. We're gonna put it on here. Actually, we're gonna put it on the piece of paper first. And this will be my scent of the day today. And let's smell this off this. Spicy, yes. I don't know if just because I was talking about ambers, it seems like there's an ambery glow backing this thing. There's some sweetness, obviously, with the ambery glow, but very dry, almost balsamic-like. So let's scent of the day me here. Let's do it. Great atomizers. Oh, the spices are way more. Yeah, they're way more vibrant off my skin here. Oh yeah, cinnamon. Ooh. So immediately this thing goes into this warm, comforting, the spices here, and before I say it, yeah, they're very soft. They're very, very soft. They feel tame here. And it feels like more of a, well, some spicy scents have like rough edges to them. And I like that. You know, if you got a black pepper, it has the texture to it. Cinnamon, same thing, among others. This has Definitely 100% cinnamon, pink pepper, and it is compared to Spice Bomb, and I can tell right away that pink pepper hue, cinnamony thing. Yeah. Less abrasive than Spice Bomb, less sweet than Spice Bomb. It does have that ambery glow that I got. There is some sweetness in here, but it's very dry as a fragrance. There's some good blend in here. The cinnamon actually kind of reminds me of Chanel's Egoist and not as potent. There's some good blending here. Some, is that coriander? There's like a coriander leaves kind of soapiness come in here. Now, coriander, the spice, the cinnamon black pepper kind of coriander this is not what I'm getting. I'm almost getting like a leafy, soapy, like you just bought some. Heavy on the green coriander. So, my thoughts are my initial thoughts. The first downside I'm getting here, and we'll start with that, is the lack of richness of the spices. Like the word here, the two words, spice blend. Good name. The spices are well blended. It's more about the blend than the spice. So, you know, I do like my spices heavy, and I like them rich, and I like them popping in fragrances, and I do like them blended well. Here there is a ambery, sweet, balsamic rum booziness. I don't see it overly boozy here. The spices don't attack your nose. So it's more about the blend, and these type of fragrances, like I'm trying to think of fragrances that are in this kind of like price range that kind of do this kind of thing. Like Tuxedo by Yves Saint Laurent comes to mind. Like a Fève Délicieuse comes to mind, and I don't mean that as far as the smell. No, they don't smell like that. It's just the blending of them. Where this takes me is like warm, comforting, but also soft. Don't expect fireworks. It's not unique. I feel like there is some complexity here. I'm done with you. I feel there's some complexity here, and there is. It's good, but is it great? That's where I'm at right now. I like it. Initial thoughts, yeah. Is it unique? No. Rough edges? No. What's it going to give me the dry down? How long is this thing going to last? Those are all good questions. There's some ginger in here too. There's a lot of facets in the spice though, right? The pink pepper, the cinnamon. There's obviously an herbal take here of almost like a, I know there's bay leaf in the note breakdown, but it's more like a green coriander, almost soapy quality here. Very dry. Sweetness is muffled by the spices. So at the end of the day, a spice blend is more about that second word in the name, blend. Obviously there's a lot of spice here, but there's an ambery glow backing this release with some sweetness, of course, but it's not overly sweet, and I gotta say that. There's a dry, kind of boozy rum kind of thing, balsamic, spicy take, really nice. I feel like this is like maybe a couple steps up from a really good designer like a Spice Bomb. It's like a step or two higher than that. Is that worth the Christian Dior pricing? That's up to you. So as far as uniqueness, no. Wearability, yeah, 100%. Very good as far as wearability. Like I could see this as a signature for the fall. Like you could wear this day, night, all the time if you really like this, because it has that wearability to it. So, you know, there's a double-edged sword of a real fragrance head that's like, this is boring, right? This is not unique, this is not crazy. But then there's that other side of the coin where people are buying these type of fragrances that they want to wear it all the time. It doesn't have to be crazy and weird all the time. This is where this is. The downgrades is the richness of each note. I feel like it's not there in regards to that, but it's more about the blend, and the blend is outstanding in here, at least from first sniff. There's a little bit of powderiness now, that ambery, powdery glow. Yeah, a little bit of Chanel's Egoist too, just a little bit of it. Not as heavy on the cinnamon. So now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. I know a lot of you have smelt this. This is a popular fragrance, so I'd love to see the comments. Good or bad, you don't have to agree with me as per usual. Absolutely love doing these. Now this goes right up here with the rest of my privés. You know, go join your friends, and we'll see you in a test drive. But as always, it's pretty good. As always, a Greater Pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.